Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm a little bit like nervous to be here again because I don't know, I'm just so used to not taking myself seriously and like actually doing what I say I'm gonna do. And if it looks like I'm not wearing a shirt, I am. It's just a little low. But I'm just so used to not taking myself serious that I'm like really surprised, like, wow, we're here again. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So doing another story time today. I'm really sad because I wanted the story time to be like a get ready with me / story time, but I'm not in the mood for that yet. Like, I'm not comfortable enough filming to like be in that vibe yet. So I'm gonna just tell you a story, sit down. I'm gonna try my best to look at the camera, look at you, but that's really hard for me. Like, really, you have no freaking idea how hard it is for me to get the camera. If I look looking down, it's just that I look so much better in the mirror, so I just can't stop looking at myself in the mirror. But today's story is about one of my snake ass friends, ex-friends. I'm not friends with that bitch no more. But just about a story time about a friend. I don't want to get too heavy once again because, you know, who's gonna see this video right now? God knows. God knows. And I just want to talk about somebody that wouldn't see my video or like even be looking for me. So here I am talking about this friend. We're gonna call her Diana. I actually already thought about this off camera on my, my boss bitch. I thought about it off camera. Her name's gonna be Diana. So me and Diana met when I was in 6th grade. Yeah, 6th grade. We went to the same middle school together. We did not go to elementary school together. We both went to a school that was far from where we lived. So we both took the bus from one school to our middle school that we went to. I don't remember the name of that school, so a little ghetto of me. Yeah, we both took the bus. We would walk to this one middle school, which was Gompers. If you're from LA, we would walk to Gompers and then get picked up at Gompers and go to our little school. And I think, where was it? Like in Westchester? Yeah, so I don't remember what the fucking school's called, but that's where I met her. We did not know each other prior to this. So I want to say this happened maybe 6th grade. It was either 6th grade or 7th grade. I did move away in 8th grade, so I know it was in 8th grade. But I don't remember how old I was, but I was like 12, 11. I think I had to be like 11, 12. I wasn't 13. So, yeah, back when I was a little girl, when I was 11 years old, I was fast as fuck. Like, on the internet, me and the internet, we went together real bad and not for the greater good. I was doing crazy shit on the internet at my little bitty age. And it just progressively got worse and worse and worse my whole life, literally. But at this point, it was a little innocent. I don't remember where I would even... Oh, Wattpad. If you know about Wattpad, you know. Dangerous. So, I met this guy on Wattpad. Like, I met tons of guys on Wattpad. He wasn't the first. He wasn't the last. I don't even really particularly remember anything about him. But the fact that my trifling ass friend did this. So, I was talking to this boy. I believe we were talking for like maybe 2 months. And you know how like romances like that online go. They go by quick, fast. That's my man next week, you know? So I'm not sure how old this boy was. He was probably like, I want to say like, like 16. I was 11. I lied about my age, I'm sure. But I was dating a 16-year-old, and that was just a tea. Me and Wattpad, like I said, went together real bad, just like the internet. Wattpad, I think, was the start of it. Honestly, my little innocent self was trying to find free books to read, and I stumbled across something. So I used to write books on Wattpad, actually, and they did really good when I was in middle school and like the beginning of high school. My books did numbers, honey. My little poorly written fan fictions did numbers. So I would always meet boys on there, and I put all my friends on in middle school to Wattpad because I was just like, read my book, vote on my book, comment my book right now. So yeah, I would tell all my friends to download it, and they all did. And then, you know, when for some reason, I don't remember why, I guess because you couldn't send pictures or anything on Wattpad, all conversations in the PMs on Wattpad would go to Kick. Like, we was on Kick bad. Like, we was on Kick bad, right? So, I don't know if we were talking on Kick. We had to be, because we would call on the phone. I'm sure you had my number. I was 11, y'all. But I don't really know how this relationship even took place. I just remember I would talk to him every day. To my little young-minded self, he was the love of my life. Like, I would never be in love with another man again. Like, you know, it was me and him. And we're gonna name him Bobby. I don't remember what his real name was. It's like Bobby. I know it's like, that's making me think of it. Oh. But we're gonna call him Bobby. So, I don't really know, like, me and this man's relationship got intense very, very, very quickly. Like, what was going on, I don't know. So eventually I remember, like, I would be on the phone with him at school in PE. Like, I remember this one time I was on the phone with him in PE, and we were supposed to be running. I probably was like fast walking with my fat ass, but I was on the phone with him. We was arguing. All my friends were like, who is that? And I was like, my boyfriend. And yeah, that's how I think that's like the peak of the relationship. So this is what I remember. So I remember one time we were arguing. Don't really remember what we were arguing about, and he was weird. He would always, like, whenever I would stop talking to him, or like I would be at school because I'm in middle school, I don't remember how old he was, but he would get mad if I didn't text him back fast enough, or if I didn't call him throughout the day. But I was literally in middle school, so I had classes to attend and everything, you know. Like, I'm not worried about you, sir, I'm so sorry. But so I would have to call him, like, during school. I'd be stressed as fuck, y'all. Stressed, like, hello, I'm sorry, babe, I'm at school, like, don't be mad at me. Friends looking at me like, girl, what the fuck is going on with you? So this one day, my friend Diana, she was like, let me talk to him. And I was like, okay. Mind you, Diana, me and Diana used to get bullied really, really bad together. Like, I got bullied because I was fat. She got bullied because she was fat too. Sorry, she was fat too, but she had a little bit of hair. Like, she's bald-headed, and she used to wear this fuck-ass ponytail, and she was bald-headed. So people would talk about her. She was bald-headed and how she was ugly, you know. And I got bullied because I was fat and probably ugly at the time too. So that's what we bonded over. We were just two girls who got bullied together. That's really the scope of our friendship. Like, I didn't really like that bitch for real. I just, fuck it, might as well, you know. So yeah, she took the phone and she was like, you better, like, something along the lines of, you better be nice to my friend, you better not be stressing my friend out, like, this is my best friend, don't be doing her like that, or I'm gonna come fight you. And I'm like, period, girl. Mind you, I was at PE, so I kind of just walked away. Like, yeah, I don't want to handle this shit. You talk to him, right? Mind you, I would talk to him every day, like, before school, at night, going to sleep. As much as I could, I was on the phone with a boy my whole life, y'all. Habitually. And when I tell more stories, you will see I was always on the phone with a boy. Constantly, consistently, habitually. Every time. You wonder what I'm doing? Just know I'm on the phone with a boy. Literally. So, I think I just walked away or, like, ran away and was talking to other people. And I remember I looped back around and she didn't move. And I'm like, girl, get my fucking phone. Like, why the fuck is you doing all that? And I remember I was immediately irritated because why is he... Because I seen her laughing and it's like, why is he giving this? Why did you even want to talk to this bitch so bad? Like, do you want to see what this bitch look like? I was really not a nice girl when I was young. I'm not gonna lie. It took me a long time and a lot of demons that I had to fight to become a nice girl, because it's like, girl, give me my fucking phone. Yeah. So I was mad a little bit. Alrighty, I'm back because I just know, like, something about a girl on the phone with my man smiling. What is she smiling about? What is funny? What's funny? So I'm sorry, I'm fidgeting with stuff. I hope y'all can't hear that shit. But so yeah, that was just that. I took my phone. I'm pretty sure I, like, hung up or something. Probably PE was over. I had to go to my next class or something of the sort. I don't really remember too well, but all I know is that that day was just like nothing too much happened. I took my phone from her. We moved on. So fast forward, I want to say like 3 weeks later, Miss Diana was telling me like, oh, I met this boy on Wattpad. And I'm like, yeah, really? Like, cool. Like, that's where you meet the man at. Like, T, like tell me about him. And she was telling me about him. She would let me read their messages, but like, she would let me read their messages. Let me not skip over things. She would let me read their messages, but like when she would let me read them, she would like hover over me like you can look but don't touch type shit. But I would read the messages. I'm like, oh, he's so cute, he's so sweet. Like, do you guys talk on the phone? And she's like, oh, like, no, we don't really talk on the phone. Like, he doesn't like doing that. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, T. So, it was just like this really common thing for us, like when we take the bus home together, especially maybe not on the way to school, because I used to be tired and I used to not want to talk to nobody before school. Like, I used to have to really fight for my life to wake up in the morning. But I think at this point, like, too, she would miss the bus a lot. Like, her mom would bring her to school sometimes because she would wake up too early. Wake up too late. So I would really not see her that much on the bus, like going to school. Most of the action happened on our way home. And I forgot to mention this, but our houses were like a couple blocks from each other. So she would have to walk past my house to go to her house. So she would stop at my block. Sometimes she would even walk me down to my house and then go home. That's what we would do. We were just like normal little friends, right? So one day, you know, I'm on her phone. I don't know. Okay, so sorry. I'm getting out of my mind right here. So it was very common for us to be on each other's phones, and like, I don't know, like I was on everybody and anybody with a phone voting on my story on Wattpad. Like, vote on my story, read my story, like my story, do whatever you gotta do, share it with all your friends. I need you to vote on my story. I took Wattpad very, very seriously when I was in middle school. Like I was not playing. Like, so I was usually like reading my books or like adding my books to people's libraries or like commenting on them. That's just what I did, y'all. So I remember one time I had I keep wanting to say this girl's real name. I had Diana's phone, and I think I just seen a message. Like, I don't think I had it yet. I think I was about to grab it, and I seen a message, and I'm like, oh, like, she got a message. Like, let me see. It's from her man, her boo. And it didn't say Bobby, but it said like BB or something like that. Like, if his name was Bobby, it said BB. And I was like, okay. But the messages were on Kick. So, you know, in the notification bar, it doesn't show the picture. It just has a little Kick logo and like whatever name. But I unlocked her phone because I know her password. We were besties, I guess. We were besties. Except the fact that this girl was fake as fuck and fiending for any type of attention. We were besties for a little bit of time. So, yes. So I unlocked her phone. I knew her password. I unlocked her phone and I looked at the phone, and why was BB Bobby? So I'm mad. I'm pissed because I knew, like, I just knew in my soul, in my spirit, like, you was on that motherfucking playground at PE telling your man, my man, your Kick. I didn't know you was. And I'm reading the messages, and it's just like, fuck LaShaea, like, this fake ass bitch. Y'all, this makes me so mad to this day, y'all. She was like telling me, like, he was like venting to her about me. Like, she's like, I don't know what he was saying about me. Like, I don't know what I was going through at the time, but like, probably that I was like needy and like clingy or whatever, and like, I don't know, probably a little rude. And yeah, he was just like telling herself about me, like, I don't know how I'm gonna make this work. And she was like, fuck LaShaea, like, I really like you, you really like me, just date me, you don't have to date her. And he was like, oh no, I can't like stand 10 toes on me. Not really. He was like, you know, like, no, I can't do that to her. Like, I really fuck with her. But he was like telling her, like, but maybe if you send me some pictures, then I'll rethink it. And it was just raunchy. Like, the messages were raunchy. My messages with him were not raunchy because I did not know how to sex at this point. I wasn't on that. I wasn't on that sending picture shit at this point in my life, because it did develop, but not at this point in my life. I was not on that. So he knew he wasn't getting that shit out of me. I'm like, no, you're not getting that out of me. I'm so sorry, Pookie. But you gotta get it from somewhere, yeah. So he was telling her, like, if you send me pictures, then maybe I'll consider it. This dumb, cracked out bitch. Not too much. But she had really big yitties. Like, big old yitties. And we was in middle school. Like, she had double D yitties. in middle school. So she was sending him a little picture. No, I'm on the bus, all of her business. She was, I think we would like move on the bus. So she was sitting next to one of our other friends. And I think I was probably sitting next to, I was with my friend. We were reading these messages. My other friend, we're not going to name her. We're going to call her Maya. Me and Maya are just like kikiing. Like, I'm like gobsmacked. Like, you're sending the nudes? So my friend kind of was like, when she seen the titty picture, I was like, she was like she gasped really loud. She was like, and Diana looked over, and I was just like, you bitch, you talking to my man? Because I just knew my cover was blown, so I just had to turn up. Like, and when I was in middle school, I was a very angry child, y'all. My whole life, I've been a very angry little girl. And yeah, any little thing in middle school, I was gonna fight you. I wanted to fight. I didn't like to talk because when I argue, I get to crying and I want to fight. Like, let's fight. So I fought a lot in middle school. I started fighting in high school, but in middle school, baby, one thing about it, my mother was bullying me. Like, mom's always talking shit about me, always making fun of me, little shit. And I couldn't beat my mama's ass, but baby, you saying anything, I'm gonna beat your ass. And I feel bad for all the kids that I terrorized back then. It wasn't your fault. It really was not your fault. It really was just what was going on at home. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, one fat comment and you was getting beat the fuck up. Like, I wanted to fight. I don't know. Even if I was scared, y'all, I wanted to fight. I don't think I was scared of her, but I didn't want to fight her. Like, I just kind of like, bitch, you talking to my man? And she was like,
yeah, like, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't think it was gonna go like this. Like, I don't know. I'll stop talking to him right now.
Yo, stop talking to him right now. What? That's all she said. She was like, I'll
stop talking to him right now. Like, I'm really sorry. I'll stop talking to him right now.
Bitch, you better square the fuck up right now. What the fuck are you talking about? So I was mad, but I was like, let me see if he'll admit it. So I did not give this girl her phone back yet. I still have her phone in my hand. So I'm texting her and my man, Bobby, and I'm like, do you want to tell me something? Like, I don't know. I was kind of on some like, I want you to tell me. I want to fuck with your mind a little bit first, and I don't want this fuckhole to tell you. So like, do you want to tell me something? Like, are you hiding anything that you want to like get off your chest right now, Bobby? And he was kind of like, no. I'm like, why? And I'm like, are you sure, Bobby? Are you positive? Tweaking out. Like, I'm really a tweaker bad, so I get to yelling, cussing. It gets there. Like, when it comes to like arguing and a man, oh baby, these fingers go to typing, baby. So I'm like, hold on, I'm finna go off the bus and I'm finna call you. Hold on, I need you to tell me something. So I get to go her phone back and I'm like, do not text my man and tell him shit. Don't tell him shit. I want to see if he's gonna confess, right? So I'm like, you know what? Never mind. And then I texted him. I was like, oh, I love you, or something, some lame ass shit. I was like, I love you. Like, do you love me? And he probably said, yeah, I don't really fuck know. But I asked him, I was like, are you free to call right now? And we would always call, like, not when I got off the bus, because I would walk with her, but when I got home. As soon as I got home, I was on the phone with my man. So I was like, can I call you right now? And he was like, already? And I was like, yeah, like, I'm gonna call you right now. Because me and Diana finna fight. As I said, like, me and Diana finna fight. Because I want you to know I'm finna beat your little hoe up. I am. I'm finna beat her up behind you. Mind you, this man did not even live in California. I don't know where he lives. I don't remember. Probably like Mississippi or something like that. He didn't live in California. He was nowhere near us. So he didn't give a fuck about this girl getting her ass beat, right? So I remember I was just like, he was like, why? And I was like, I'm gonna tell you later. Just hold on. Like, hold on, babe. I was trying to make it seem like shit was sweet, right? So he was texting her. And I'm like, do not text my man back. Don't text my man back. I'm not playing with you. And she was like scared of me because I'm telling y'all, in middle school, I had them hands. Like, I was why did my shit just get dark all of a sudden? That's so weird. I hope it doesn't look weird now. Anyway, but I was miss beat a bitch up. Like, miss beat a bitch up, right? So I had told her, I was like, don't text him back. Don't say anything. I lost my chain of thought a little bit. Oh no, she was scared. She was scared of me. Like, I'm telling her, like, do not text him back. And she was like, okay,
no, I'm not gonna text him back. Like, I don't even want him anymore. I don't want him.
I'm like, bitch, you was sending pictures of your titties. And I'm just like, just don't text him back. Like, do not text him back. I kept telling her, don't text him. Don't text him. I kept looking at her phone. Don't text him. Like, I was not playing. So when we got the bus, I'm like, why the fuck would you do that, you weird ass bitch? Like, I'm on her tip a little bit. And like I said, she was scared of me because I beat bitches up for a living in middle school. So I think I was like, but I didn't want to fight her. Like, I just really wasn't gonna fight her. I just wanted to like make her scared because I was a bully a little bit. So I was like, call him right now on Kick. Call him on Kick now. And she called him. No, she didn't want to call him. She's like, no, I don't want to call him. He never lets me call him. I don't want you to call him. You're a side bitch. Side bitch. But anyway, she was like, no, I don't want to call him. I'm like, call him now. So I had called him first. I'm like, okay. She walking with me. The whole time she's walking with me. No, I'm not gonna tap that out. I didn't though. Y'all didn't though. That's not how this story ends. So I'm calling him. I'm like, babe, like, is you talking to another bitch? And he was like, what? What you mean am I talking to another bitch? Are you talking to another bitch? And he was like, what? And y'all, my favorite animal is me when a nigga acts stupid on the phone. I get irate. Like, every time a man knows he did some fuck shit and acts stupid, it just, I get irate. So I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Are you talking to another bitch? Like, my mom just fully came out of me. Like, I'm screaming and yelling for no reason on the side of the street, walking home from the bus. And he was like, man, LaShaea, stop, LaShaea. Don't do that, LaShaea. LaShaea. He's the only boy I think I ever dated that, like, call me my name. Look, I love your name. Your name's so beautiful. Anyway, no baby, no nothing. LaShaea. I was LaShaea. He probably had a whole other girlfriend. Who knows? But I was like, Bobby, are you cheating on me? And he was like, man, blah, blah. And so I think he wasn't really answering the question, so I kept hanging up on him. And then he called her. And I'm like, answer the phone. She answered the phone. And he like, why would you tell her? Why would you tell her? Why would you snitch? You know that I really want to be with her. Like, why would you do that? And she was like, I don't know. And I think I had told her, probably was just kind of like, shh, don't tell her I'm here. Like, you better act like I'm not here. And she was like, no, she's going to beat my ass. And I was like, snickered a little bit because I was not going to beat that girl ass. But, like, just, I'm glad you know not to try me because I will beat your ass. But, no, I didn't beat her ass. I should have. Because she kept doing weird shit to me. But, another story for another day. But she was on the phone with him and an ice cream truck passed. And we all in this heated situation. I didn't notice the ice cream truck passed, right? So, ice cream truck passed. We're on the phone, right? The ice cream truck was coming. And he was like talking to her, blah, blah. And I live in LA. So, the ice cream trucks, they are around, they're loud, you know, they're right near you. And I think like where he lived, there's probably not that many ice cream trucks, so that sound was kind of like notable to him. Plus I was a habitual go to the ice cream truck ass bitch, so he heard the ice cream truck and I didn't. I wasn't paying attention. So I think I was calling him back. I was like, hang up. And I was calling him and I was trying to see if he would hang up on her to answer my call, because I want to see, like, am I the side bitch or the main bitch? So I think I called him and he was like, baby, like, who are you with? And I was like, I'm by myself. Like, this stupid ass bitch, she's right next to me. Like, this lame ass bitch, like, why the fuck would you be talking to my friend? And he was like, is that an ice cream truck? And I was like, huh? Because I knew I was caught. Because I know I was caught. He was like, you're with that bitch right now. And mind you, I kept her on speaker the whole time. And I'm like, what? I'm not with her. No, I'm not. We just got off the bus together. Like, she probably close to where I'm at, but she's not with me. You're like, man, I just heard the same ice cream truck. And I'm like, well, I said, so I was caught. And I kind of was just like, you're not about to flip this on me. Yes, I lied. I'm with her. But you cheated on me with her. So I have the upper hand here. So don't change the subject to my little indiscretion, bitch. So I was like, yes, I'm with her. So, yes, I'm with the bitch you cheated on me with. My fucking friend. This is my fucking friend. Why would you say it to my friend? Why would you tell me to my friend? Like, irate. And she was like patting my back. And I'm like, girl, why the fuck is you touching me? Like, why do you think we're cool? Like, is my camera dying? Like, what's that? I don't know what that's about. But basically, that's how that went. Like, he found out that I was on the phone with him and she was on the phone with him at the same time, right next to each other, trying to catch him in a lie. So he kind of was like irritated. Well, he had the nurse trying to flip it on me. And I don't go for that ever. Not like, I'm not easy to gaslight ever, honey, ever. It's never gonna work because I'm right. And in my mind, I'm always right. I've always been right. I will always be right. So that gaslighting shit do not work on me, baby. Try it on somebody else. So I think I told him, like, do you think I'm fucking stupid? Like, you so stupid. Like, you're in wrong here. I don't give a fuck. And now you're caught. And then he kind of tried to make it seem like, oh, you don't ever send me nothing. She was trying to send me something. Like, I just wanted to see something. I really hope that the angle and everything is not freaking fucked up because my phone died. I think I left off at like saying, so he was trying to like tell me like, well, you don't ever send me anything, so of course I had to go get it from someone else. Like, are you fucking dumb? Are you dumb? Mind you, this girl, she probably was like a little bit older than me because I think she had like flunked or something. So I think she was like 12 or maybe 13, but we're minors. And like, he was a minor too, allegedly. Who knows? But he was older than us, you know, like, you're weird. So it was just really that. Like, I kind of was not given into like, but I'm a little kid. So, oh no, no, you know what's crazy? I just thought about it. He had told her our real ages, and that's what one of the other things I'm really mad about. And I was like, she told you that we were 13 and you still don't talk to us? Like, that's weird, don't you think? Like, you know? And he kind of was like trying to make it seem like everything was my fault, and I was not going for it. Like, no, it's not. So eventually I think we did stay together, and me and her never fought. Well, we never fought. We never did actually end up fighting, but the op shit did not end there, as you can imagine, because she was very boy crazy and I was boy crazy too, but I was not anybody else's boy crazy, unlike some weird bitches out there. But there's more stories about Miss Diana, because Miss Diana was a weird ass little girl, like, yeah. But that's the end of the story pretty much. I don't think anything else happened with him. I don't remember how I ended up breaking up with him or how we ended up ending things, but they ended at some I don't really know how. Like, how did they end? I don't really remember, but that's the end of the story. I'm dropping shit. It's 3 a.m. My man's about to get off work. I gotta hurry up. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this video is better than the other one. Like, I got new lighting, a new tripod, new camera setup. Like, I really tried for this video, and I hope it comes across that way, because I still didn't get like exactly what I was going for in terms of quality, because I tried to film another video on my back camera and I didn't like it at all. So I'll have to retell that story. I didn't feel like retelling it again so soon, but yeah, I did try to film a whole video on my back camera and I hated it. So yeah, I don't know. I know I really need to film on the back camera, but I just feel more comfortable seeing myself, and I just think I should just go for comfort right now. Please remember I'm wearing a shirt because I know it's a little crazy. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you tuned in. This was a short story, but I feel like it was a goodie. Like, a little raunchy Wattpad story. I have more, unfortunately. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you stayed all the way to the end, I love you forever and never, never, never. Literally forever to the end. Literally, me and you. But thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was good. I hope I don't hate it and I actually posted. If you're seeing this, good vibes. I loved it. But Thank you so much for watching, and it can only get better from here, honey. That story was a T. So imagine the stories I'm keeping for later. Tune in. Just all I gotta say, just tune in, my love.